Here we are back again, doing a little Gym Teacher Dreams podcast. Ray and Ryan, trying to make it big, trying to have a little fun along the way. You know, we're in between our. You know, I told someone about our podcast this weekend. I said we're from anywhere from serious to funny, staying within PG-17.
Right.
So
right.
So that's kind of where we're at.
I just had this conversation kind of mildly about this because, I know you have big dreams and aspirations, and, I'm in and out of the room, where the kids are watching YouTube, and the content that they watch is like kind of dumb, it's stupid. But these people have 1.2 million subscribers,
Yeah.
and, people are watching their videos there's 250,000 views, and I'm like, maybe we're doing the wrong thing. Maybe we should do stupid stuff that we're trying to get kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we doing?
What's our clientele? I mean, what do people like? They like when someone gets in pain,
right?
Something
You could do that.
bad happens, or you do stuff stupid, funny. I mean, yeah, what we're doing, we're all. That's why we put it on that we were going to have a broad platform.
Yeah,
and that's what we've done.
Yes,
but we haven't gone over the PG-17 because we had jobs that we had to keep.
I know.
Because my favorite word is the F word, and there's things that that we can say all the time because. Like my wife called David on the boat. Said something about him being a seaman, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I mean, those type of things. Those middle school into our humor, our sets. So anyway.
Yes.
So we're back.
Yeah.
Yep. So our last episode after taking a break, and it wasn't like what's her name, and it was Chandler and not
Rita.
No.
Savannah?
No.
Chandler. Oh, I got
Friends.
We're on a break. Yeah.
Yes.
Friends.
Yes. No, that wasn't the case. We just had like I said, friends over.
What was Jennifer Aniston's name on that show? Gosh.
Monica?
No,
Monica was
sister.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's go on with the show.
Anyway.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Anyway, so today, just at least start with Ray has a game that he has prepared for me just to test my knowledge on something. So go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, I mean, I just had this idea, probably binge watching something on Netflix, and it reminded me of a game that they used to play. I think it was on ESPN Radio, so hopefully there's no copyright infringement or whatever, but they used to play, is it a hockey player or like a figure skater or something like that, or gymnast or something like that. But I've modified it. Is this person, I'm going to give you a list of names one at a time.
Okay.
They happen to be in alpha order by first name, whatever. Is this person an all-star chef or an all-star NHL player? All right. And I used I think the 2019, it must have been NHL All-Star game. So it was either someone who was an all-star in that hockey game or someone who has received at least one, but maybe multiple Michelin stars in the world of chef-ing, whatever, culinary, whatever.
Okay.
So
culinary
the first
genius.
one,
all right.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
First one, I thought this was kind of funny. Last name is Pick, P-I-C. Annie Sophie Pick.
Annie Sophie Pick, chef.
That is correct, chef. And I assume it's a female, but I had to put it on there because the last name was Pick, Alan Ducasse. And by the way, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing these correctly, but I'm just going to go with it.
Alan Ducasse. I'm going to say chef.
Chef, ding, ding, ding. You're 2 for 2. I'm getting a very important call. Can we pause it for a sec? 2 for 2. Good start.
2 for 2. So I wrote
Andres Caminada. Andres Caminada.
Andres Caminada. That sounds like a chef.
That is a chef. 3 for 3. Look at this dude.
Yeah.
Anthony Duclair.
Anthony
Duclair.
Duclair is a hockey player.
You're all right. Are you keeping score? I lose track of this.
For
Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid is that. Ooh. I'm gonna say Chef.
NHL hockey player.
Darn it.
So I'm going to go back to the last one, Anthony Duclair. His last name sounds so much like Eclair that I thought maybe it'd trip you up a little bit.
He's French.
But,
I just thought I went with the
David
French.
Pastrnak.
David Pastrnak?
David Pastrnak.
Hockey player.
It is a hockey player. Heinz Beck. Heinz, like ketchup, Heinz Beck.
Heinz Beck is a chef.
That is a chef. Heston Blumenthal. Heston Blumenthal.
Heston Bloom and Thal makes you want to think chef. But I'm going to say chef.
It is chef.
Yeah. Professional.
You've only missed one. This is amazing.
I know.
And by the way, he had no prior knowledge of this. So
0, people. 0.
Jacob Slavin.
Jacob Slavin. You start to get into percentages now of, well, we've had so many chefs, but I'm going to go with hockey player.
That is a hockey player. Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver. There ain't no Olivers in hockey. That's a chef.
Okay, maybe I should have mispronounced it. It's Jamie Olivier.
Then that.
Joel Robichon. Joel Robichon.
Oh, that's hockey.
Or maybe it's Joel. That is a chef.
Oh, darn.
He's like a big time one. I think he may have just passed away, but like some big time people studied under him. Like Gordon Ramsay, I think, was like his understudy.
Ah, okay.
There's another. It's like Jamie Oliver. John Carlson.
John Carlson is a hockey player.
He is.
I think I've seen that.
One of like a zillion Carlsons. There's probably a John Carlson in Sycamore, isn't there?
Yeah.
Jonathan Huberdeau.
See, did you pick them out with the names? Because they have.
I mean, loosely.
John Huberdeau is going to be a chef.
That is a hockey player.
Dang it, there's 3 wrong.
Okay.
Jordy
Cruz.
Jordy Cruz is now. How is that spelled?
It is JORDICRUZ.
Chef.
That is a chef. Chris Letang.
Chris Putang is a hockey player.
PG-17. Here we go. That is a hockey player. Mark Giordano.
That is a hockey player.
It is a hockey player. How do you feel about Giordano's pizza?
It's all right. I haven't had it too often.
Well, Luminati's. You had Luminati's?
No.
Okay. I like it for a change of pace. You know, you got to donate a kidney or 2 to pay for it. But
yeah.
I would take Lou's over Giordano's for sure.
Okay. All right.
Martin Barasatago. Martin Barasatago
is a hockey player.
That is a chef.
Oh, dang.
And I'm sure I mispronounced a name. And it's probably Martine. Who knows?
Yeah.
Matthew Barzal. Hockey. Michael Marner.
Chef.
Hockey player.
Dang it. That's
Pierre Gagne.
Hockey.
That's a chef.
Dang it.
That one could have gone either way, though.
Yes.
I think. Here's another one. Rene Redzepi. I feel like it could go either way, but I don't want to sway your vote.
Chef.
That is a chef. Sebastian Braz. I think you like that one. Sebastian Braz. Bras.
Sebastian Braz is a chef.
That is a chef. Seth Jones.
Seth Jones. Keeping up with the Joneses. He's hockey.
He is a hockey player. Shea Weber.
Shea Weber is once again, chef.
That's a hockey player. Yep, you were thinking Weber Grill, right?
I don't know what I was thinking.
I'll just say Tomas Keller. It's spelled like Thomas. It could be Thomas, could be Thomas. Keller.
Chef.
That is a chef. Travis Konechny. Travis Konechny.
Hockey.
Hockey player. Tyler Bertuzzi.
Hockey.
Hockey. Victor Hedman.
Chef.
That is a hockey player. Wolfgang Puck.
That's like the first one I've known. That
Yeah.
is a chef.
But again, kind of like the first one whose last name
Yeah.
is Pick, because it's Puck,
Puck,
I
right.
had to put it in here.
Of course.
He is a chef. Very famous chef.
Yes.
And once I don't think he was on the list of Michelin star chefs, but again, because of the name, I had to put him in there. But he's pretty famous. Maybe he has a Michelin star. Yannick Alano. Another one I might be mispronouncing.
Yannick. I'm going to say chef.
You're thinking like soft music, aren't you? Like Yanni? Is it Yanni?
Yannick Noah, who's a tennis player.
Oh, okay. Is that Joachim's dad?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what did you say?
I said chef.
It is a chef. And that was the last on my list. So I told you it wasn't going to take a ton of time, but I feel like you were very successful.
I think
that was
I missed
like
8.
Okay, but still, it was a list of like 30, so your percentage is relatively high.
Yeah.
What was your free throw percentage? If you shot 43 free throws, how many did you make?
Why don't we just go 50?
Okay.
Oh.
For easy percentage?
Yeah. My senior year, I shot free throws pretty well at Savannah.
Okay.
My other couple years were okay.
It was a list of 30, by the way. So you were 22 for 30.
So 11. So then, yeah, not too bad. I was okay, but then I missed a key free throw. I think my junior year at the U, and then I got the yippies,
Dang
yips, and I didn't quite shoot as well as I'm capable of. But
so
yeah,
what would you say your percentage was? Do you remember offhand?
I would say that, well, my senior year, I was up over like 80 something, 86. I shot really well that year.
Okay. So
But
you're a
probably
little
somewhere
better at
between-
free throws than this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So on with that.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was going to let you and the listeners know that you got 73% on this little test. Not bad.
Yeah. And
Considering the content.
I have I don't know hockey at all.
Oh, you know Michelin star chefs though?
I don't know Michelin star chefs either.
Right.
So
Same here. I don't know either.
But talking about Yannick and Joachim just happened to be one of my attorneys was some father-son duels.
Yes.
So you have the Earnhardts.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was one of my tournaments.
The Griffies.
The Griffies, very good.
Curries, probably.
The Curries, yes. Keep
don't know.
going, you're rolling.
I was on a roll. Call me butter. How about the Bonds?
The Bonds, yes.
A lose, just staying in baseball.
A lose, yes. I did 32.
Alomars.
Yes.
I don't know. There's got to be more. I'm just drawing a blank now. Is all sports? It
was all sports. Yeah.
How about the Halls in hockey?
Yeah.
Okay. That's about where I got to stop, I guess.
If you really, you could do more if you really, really thought about it.
Oh, I'm sure. I just didn't want to take a ton of time, And what about some who might have been like a professional one thing, and then their son was a professional something in a different league?
No, I just went.
Like Conley, right? Michael Conley. Who was the defensive guy? Conley, basketball player, defensive. He's like a glove, but not the glove. Was it Michael?
So
But his dad. Oh, the Ripkins. Good job. But anyway, Conley's dad was an Olympic athlete, and then he was a basketball player.
He didn't make my list, but he could have.
Bichettes, yeah. So then you got to have the Vladimir Guerreros.
You forgot the Mannings. Then the
Oh,
Petties.
how did I forget the Mannings?
The Petties in NASCAR. Andretti's.
Dunleavy's, I like that.
Yeah, the Longs.
Yeah.
The Waltons, Matthews. Ripkins.
Walton. Wait. So Bill
and Luke.
He had a son. Oh yeah. Oh, Matthews, big football family.
The Rivers. Doc.
Doc.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doc is. The Hills. Calvin and Grant.
Okay.
The Nortons.
I wouldn't have come up with Calvin, but yeah, the Nortons, sure.
Boones
of baseball, sure.
Yeah. Griffey's.
Basketball berries.
Yes.
Fielders, yeah.
Ooh, Noah's should have been. No, that is Noah. Yeah, Noah.
Now Brian is Kobe and his dad, or
yes.
Okay, because Chris's dad was like AA or AAA, right?
Whose?
He played baseball. Chris Bryant's dad.
Oh yeah. The Bells baseball.
Buddy Bell, yeah.
Thompson basketball.
Okay, yep.
Gordons were baseball.
Okay, help me with the Gordons.
Tom Flash Gordon and
Flash
D.
Gordon. He's got a kid.
And yeah, is it D? D is kid? No, D's a.
Man, I'm blowing up here.
Yeah, you are. So anyway, that's one of the tournaments I had done lately.
Yeah, not bad. You cut it down to 32, though, huh?
Yeah.
And for the interest of time.
Just wasn't a lot, but I just got research for, because my neighbor said, well, fast food items.
I kind of like that. That's a good idea. And you could go 64 pretty easy on that.
And then I did grocery store, or gas station food. So you're at a gas station.
That could be a good one too.
Yeah, so there was two that I did. You probably like the. It was interesting. Some of the ones on the food, the fast food one.
Fast food or gas station food?
Fast food.
Okay.
So
I don't want to spoil any of the brackets or outcomes, but if you're going on a road trip, so you mentioned how you took the boat to Lake Geneva, took the boat out to Savannah for the Mighty Miss, and what's your go-to if you're going to take a trip and grab a gas station snack for the road for that trip to Nebraska that you guys often take? What are you snacking on? I
love some peanut M&Ms or the peanut butter M&Ms.
Okay.
Not in Illinois, but in Iowa, they have you have the mix. You have the cheddar mix, Frito-Lay with the
yeah.
They don't sell that one's not cheddar. Whatever the one that's in Illinois with the Doritos and the Sun Chips, that's good. But there's a cheddar one that I love that they don't sell around here.
Put out by Chex Mix by chance?
No, it's put out by Frito-Lay, I do believe, or whatever company makes that other mix. But they make a ton of mix that I love.
But I have an idea of what you're talking about.
Yeah. So I love that.
Okay.
Like I said, peanut M&Ms. Love me some Mountain Dew, sunflower seeds. You gotta have some. I just gotta have something to gnaw on. Chewy Sprees. We had chewy sweet tarts this weekend up to Wisconsin.
I don't have those enough, but I love those, especially the chewy sweet tarts.
Yeah.
But I'm a combos guy on a road trip. You don't want to smell my breath, but the combos, I love them.
No, I also eat the what's the mix with the rye chips?
That's Gardettos.
Yes, I like those too.
I was gonna say Chex Mix, but Gardettos, yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, Nutrageous, my favorite candy bar, of course.
Yeah.
Which was
So I think you're onto something. You got some good tournaments brewing.
yeah. So I think I wrote a song about the hood, this hood, because you know I write.
Okay.
I wrote a song about then the two sisters, the two kids next to us. I wrote a song each about them.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's kind of
because
special.
with you and I in the podcast with Heather, this 3-year-old kid, boy, he might be my next best friend.
I love it. I thought he had 2 sisters. Am I thinking the wrong family?
He does have 2 sisters, but the other one. So I haven't wrote one about the youngest one yet.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
But I wrote the oldest one.
He was the one that had he got some nice boots for like Christmas or something.
Yeah.
A little like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was upset. He saw the boat not there, and was upset that he missed me. So
Yeah.
I think John and I might be best friends.
Okay. I'm not offended at all. That's good.
No. So anyway, that's I've sat down to write some songs, but it just hasn't materialized.
Yeah, maybe I should be spending more time on that than
One of my favorite songs, I cannot get in the flow of what to write with it, is Downtown by Macklemore.
Okay.
And I just can't, I haven't got a flow to write the song.
It'll come. Don't rush it.
I put an app on my phone to make the background songs itself.
Okay.
I was going to do my own song, but that hasn't flowed yet either. So I got a lot going on. See, people have asked me what I've been doing. I said nothing other than keep me busy.
Prepping for the podcast, really.
Prepping for the podcast.
Yeah.
So maybe I was thinking about if we get Mark back on, we do NBA trivia. But Mr. Coach Conroy, I said we'd go to his place and put on some trivia, and he was in with that. Is
he an NBA kind of guy? Does he follow?
I don't know.
Is he good?
I don't know, but it was him and two of his sons said they do it. So it wouldn't be quite the NBA, because with Mark you'd have to really go kind of deep because he knows the NBA so well.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway,
but no, we were going to go to your house and do a house show. Like we were going to do your house, but it just didn't work out.
Right.
In 2 weeks is Morgan's little get together.
Okay.
You're invited because we may be the entertainment.
August 1st, you said? August 1st? Dude, entertainment? That's a little pressure. Oof. And that's for your family?
It's just family and probably people in the
hood.
They already know you're an idiot, so that we're good. They met you. They know. You're from Fulton. You're from
Fulton. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I thought too is if we get our boat fixed, the Borgmans come out with us, and then we hit Manny's in Savannah.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the one in Savannah. In fact, I've never been to the new one since the fire. And yeah. But we hit that weight limit pretty quick. So we gotta be a little careful.
Just you and I. It takes care of the weight limit. Just it's not that we're that heavy, but 900 pounds with 6 people. Who are you putting on there?
Comes up pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Can you modify it? You know how people modify their cars and you modify your grills and smokers and stuff like that? Can you modify the boat so it takes on more weight?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say so. I work on it.
Okay, do that.
All right, Gym Teacher Dreams, testing my knowledge on chefs and hockey.
And you passed.
And once again,
73% passes.
I passed with the 73. That's how I got through school, people.
Word.
So before we finish, what do you think is going to happen at school? And we talked about it. The board meeting is Tuesday for our district.
Okay.
We thought the governor was going to tell us all the e-learning.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
It hasn't happened yet.
What are you comfortable with? What are you not?
Well,
there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah. And there's a lot of different directions we can go here. You asked what I think's going to happen.
Yeah.
I do think before school starts, the governor's going to step in and say remote learning until January 7th or whatever, whenever school
first semester,
will resume after Christmas. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think is going to happen. I could see people trying to push for a start of school, because think about it, especially like in our situation. Actually, it's classroom teachers too at the elementary level, but at the middle school, you get a whole new batch of sixth graders. I don't know them.
Yep.
So if they're on my class list and we're remote learning, that's kind of a unique situation. And it's a challenge, nothing that couldn't be overcome, but I could see where people would want to start. So like, say you're a third grade teacher, you want to meet those kids and get to know those kids, but then there's going to be a spike in COVID cases or whatever, positive tests. So then I think somebody, either a superintendent or the governor or whatever, is going to say, hey, October 2nd, we're all going back to remote learning, whatever. So I could see that happening, where we start school, and with all of people back in the school, with all the interaction with sports happening again, I could see a spike in COVID cases and then a shutdown once again. So those are some of the things that I could see happening, for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, I just think, they're all tough decisions, but I wouldn't want a death of one of my teachers on my hands if I was a superintendent or even a kid. Those are decisions, not easy, but I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not going to sit here and say, this is where I think. I just know that, like Heather right now, Hampshire's 5 with restrictions and modifications, they're 5 days a week, all day.
Okay.
Right now. So it was.
I don't know if this is information we're supposed to share on this platform, but we did get the results from our district survey, and I was surprised by how many people felt that it was not safe to resume in-person schooling under the quote unquote current guidelines that our district set forth. I just that surprised me a little bit. I feel as though there's a certain level of safety, but I was kind of, I don't know, blown away might be a little bit of a stretch, but I was surprised by the percentage of people that said they didn't feel safe rejoining in-person learning.
I just saw something on Facebook that said, from Eyewitness News, Illinois Teachers Union against reopening schools this fall. I didn't read the article, but it's, like I said, it's a challenging thing to deal with. I don't know what the right thing is. No one does.
Right.
So I guess to me, everyone should be the same.
I do agree with that. That's exactly what I was saying ahead of any decisions, because I teach in a district other than the district I live in. So my kids go to a different school than the school I work at. And my wife even teaches at another district. I just need it all to be consistent. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of a poop show trying to figure out, maybe coverage to get my child to school or from school or whatever,
Right. I know it.
I would be way in favor of consistency.
Well, Heather's schools too, they, so their teachers had all kinds of concerns, and then your union came back with some answers, like what you said, that if you needed childcare, they would do it for free. But if you teach here, the school is say over here, and there's a lot of logistics that just they're very challenging.
Right.
So,
well, then maybe, I don't know, just me selfishly, and this no filter, haven't given it thought, but maybe the state of Illinois needs to open up the boundaries and say, hey, Ray Borgman can bring his children to Sycamore for school this year because of these circumstances. He doesn't have to keep his kids going to the district they currently live in. That. I don't know, just throwing it out there.
Yeah. That said, there's so much. And then at the time before they came out, Heather thought that she was going to be in charge of the e-learning, live streaming, and teaching. Where then They came out and said, no, that's not the case. So the teachers say, no, I'm not comfortable. They become the e-learning teachers.
Oh,
They
yeah.
would be making the lessons, I think. So that's interesting too.
Right.
So I guess we'll see in a couple days. So maybe later this week when it comes out,
And
we talk about it.
I mean, I've been wrong a lot of times. I don't think tomorrow's school board meeting, I would be surprised if whatever is decided is what happens come August.
I agree.
I think there's a lot of decisions and conversations that still need to be had.
I think at state level, it's going to say, okay, it's not working. Look at this. So yeah, I think the state is going to make a mandate also again.
Right.
All right, Gym Teacher Dreams podcast. Tell a friend.
Make sure you tell a friend. Tell two.
Tell
We
two.
need it.
Yep. And
subscribe. Tell your friend. Don't just tell them about Gym Teacher Dreams podcast. Tell them to subscribe.
Yep. And maybe we'll do something crazy. We'll see.
Well, if we get 1 million, I'm doing something crazy. You know that.
Yeah. But we're a long way from 1 million right now. So we do maybe we need to do something else. Like I said, need to start making up some videos with our old songs and such and such. We can find ways to be cray, in front of a camera. All right.
All right.
Peace out, everyone.